Unbelievable. Good morning, everybody. Today is going to be a short day. I don't even know if I'm going to continue today after well, at 12:30 I have to leave. So a guy that, matter of fact, I had two jobs. Before I went into the Navy, I had two jobs. The first job I had was Rinks Bargain City, a great store. Unfortunately, it's out of business. It was called Rinks Bargain City, and I worked there, I think, from 76 to like 78 or 75 or 70. I'm sorry, from 76 to like 77. I got fired, okay, for giving a lady a piece of glass that was, remember when you used to put mirrors in your bathroom? Well, this lady wanted to put mirrors in her bathroom. And we had a broken piece, and I said, take this piece, and then you'll be able to kind of look and see, because we kept these in a big cabinet, and but we would have broken pieces of mirror, and I gave her a piece of the mirror. I said, take this home and see what it looks like, okay? They fired me for giving that lady a piece of broken glass so she could take it home and see if it looks good on our house. Then I worked for Ben Franklin. He gave me a job after I got fired from Rinks. And I told him what happened. I said, this is why I got fired. At least that's the only reason I know, because they'd always wanted to have me do a lot of work. I always did the work. And so Ben Franklin, his name was Floyd Kraft. And he hired me in I think it was 76. I think I was hired. And I worked all 70, maybe it was 77, 70. And then I worked until I went into the Navy, okay? And he had Ben Franklin's downtown Bowling Green.
Still there.
It's still there. Matter of fact, I called him on Friday. Actually, I went into there, and his daughter, okay, was there. And I said, hey, is Floyd around? And she goes, no, he's not. But here, well, let me give you his number. And so I called Floyd. I said, hey, guess who this is? He goes, who? It's your favorite employee. And he laughed. He goes, well, I don't know. Maybe it's this. Well, he finally says, is this Bryan Young? I go, yep, it is. Your favorite employee. Because whenever he had me do something, he'd say, Bryan, I need you to do this. He wouldn't have to ask me second time. He wouldn't have to double check to see if I did it. I did exactly what he said. I learned one thing. I never did more than what he told me to do, but I did exactly what he told me to do. And I remember one day I had to empty this one thing of pop. And so I moved all the pop, and I went back to him. I said, what else do you want? He goes, you can't be done with that by now. Are you already? He goes, yeah, it's all finished. Come look at it. And so I moved all the pop, nicely kneaded, stacked it and everything. Finished. That's just the opposite of Mac Henry. You tell Mac Henry to do something, he'll figure out a million ways not to do it. Okay? It goes like this.
What'd you do?
Will you pick that up, you complete...
See?
Have we got any of the guns out yet? Ready?
We got a lot of them out.
Can I ask why you're standing here? Man,
just to stink.
Oh my gosh! What? Oh, it's terrible.
Is that in the new? Is employee odor?
Yes.
That should be in the new handbook. Because of me.
Oh my gosh!
My stench. How's everybody doing today? U of M hockey.
So, anyways, I called Floyd Kraft because his wife passed away, and he's 80. They were married literally I think, for 60 years. They had to be married at least 60 years because he's 80. And I think they were, well, that'd been 60, 70, 80. Yeah. So they've been married 60 years. So I know he loved his wife, Charlotte. Her name was Charlotte. A nice lady, nice. Oh my gosh. She was so sweet to work with because I remember that she'd always be so nice to me as an employee because she always worked there at the store. And so I'm going to go see him at lunch at 1 o'clock. And then at 2 o'clock, I have to take my other daughter-in-law to Costco because she gets upset when I take Jessie to Costco, but I don't take her to Costco. So I have to take my daughter-in-law, Mandy, to Costco at 2 o'clock today. All right. So today is a very packed day. Okay. It's a very compacted day. Well, we had our morning meeting this morning, and everybody is all upset. I'm gonna, because of this stupid corporate letter, which has just gotten me. I'm at my wits' ends right now. Okay, so this is the new logo. They're trying. Either it's a bit or they're idiots. Okay, and so I don't know if everybody got this stupid email yesterday. I mean, this thing is just a bunch of this is just, and then, I go there today. We have a meeting, and Ryan goes, now, I printed this ProTinker corporate employee handbook, and this thing is a ProTinker corporate employee handbook. Welcome letters to the welcome, and then it goes through mission and core examples. At ProTinkerToys Corporation headquarters, our mission is to redefine the meaning of play by transforming it into a structured, compliance-driven experience. What do you mean? Oh my gosh. What are you talking about? A structured, compliance-driven experience. That's just a bunch of horse manure. We aim to leverage strategic synergy and brand alignment to create scalable youth. This is exactly, I'm telling you. Give it to me right now.
Give them to you. Give them to you.
All right, so I just...
Oh, no. Drop a pack of 100 donuts.
I just had Nate go get me some donuts because I'm going to need them today. Can I have my change, please?
I'm getting there.
Good grief.
That's all your change.
Where's the change?
I have no change. It's $4.
The core. $4. What, they're $2 a piece?
Yeah, well, they're like $2.20 something, but every time I go there and buy them, the lady makes them $2 even.
We no longer bond by limitations of fun. Instead, we're pursuing what? A higher calling to deliver optimism, engagement, experience, to elevate ProTinkerToys from a small-time shop to a beacon of Kroger's brand. This is horse crap. I cannot believe. See, this is exactly the problem with Ryan. Ryan has these this is his structure down at his mattress store, and this is why his mattress store doesn't sell. Our core values: integrity through compliance. Oh, compliance. Did you hear that word, compliance? We believe true integrity is found in honesty. Oh my gosh, this is just dress code. Acceptable attire: neutral color polo shirts, slacks or khakis with mute tones. This is amazing. Prohibited use of cap guns. Displaying, reference, or discarding cap guns on live streams is a violation of court. You know what? Repeat violations will lead to a reassignment of self-stocking division. What is that? This is a joke. This is absolutely a joke. Eating during live stream. The consumption of food on camera projects the image of chaos and unpredictability. Employees must not eat, chew, or reference food during live stream. Well, you know what? You know what? Here's what I think of. Here's what I think. Here's what I think of the corporate manual. Okay. If nourishment is absolutely required, it must occur off camera in a designated corporate subsistence zone. You know what? This is exactly, Ryan has a manual like this down at the mattress store. And this is why he's not selling any mattress. He's so focused into all this garbage. See, that's why he couldn't work with me. Okay, employee conduct on live stream. Public mocking, ridiculing, or otherwise diminishing fellow employees is strictly prohibited. Instead, use corporate-approved reinforcement phrases such as, that's a brand alignment performance. Your synergy output is commendable. Excellent scalability in your efforts today. Now, this is just, this is exactly the problem with this world right now. All this horse crap. Corporate abuse scripts. Prohibited phrases. So these are things that I'm not allowed to say anymore. Hey, buddy, use value and a customer unit. Do not say, thanks for stopping by. Must use your journey activation has been logged. Do not say, hope you're having a fun day. We trust that you're maximizing brand. Oh my gosh. This is just amazing. He actually spent the time, okay, to write this. Restriction vocabulary. So now they're restricting my vocabulary. The corporate headquarters is deeply committed to inclusive synergy and stakeholder respect. As such, all employees must adhere to the strict vocabulary guidelines designed to prevent any language that can be interpreted as cause-friendly, religion, humorous, human, or otherwise aligned with the official corporate brand narratives. Okay, so here, now they've got examples for me. Okay, wrong. Hey, buddy, thanks for watching from Italy. So I'm not allowed to say, hey, buddy, thanks for watching from Italy. Now I have to say, valued in international customer unit. Your stakeholder engagement is appreciated. This is just garbage. Buzzword, closing vision. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. If they think that I'm going to read this stuff, and if they think that I'm going to employees must not comment on, critique, or otherwise evaluate the deodorant choices of fellow staff members. So I cannot tell people if they stink or not, or if their deodorant stinks. I'm not allowed to say that anymore. Okay? All deodorant scents, whether floral or citrus or corporate musk, are to be treated with equal respect. Violations were mandatory enrollment in the silent sniffing seminar. This is a joke. Oh my gosh. Buzzwords. Okay. Now they have a line of buzzword glossary. like I'm going to okay, I'm not going to handle this. This is not going to, and then Ryan gave me all of these emails that people sent yesterday. Okay. So all these people now are people are getting upset, and I told them, you guys, you do this kind of stuff. We're gonna lose customers. Okay, I mean sales are already down. Okay, ahoy to all P. No, we're not PTT anymore. I got to get rid of that confectionery. No weight powder alive on lower lip. I just watched it all, Arbuckle. So here are some of the emails people sent. Oh, I can't handle it. I'm going to lose my mind. Put Professor back or cancel my membership. Okay, so this guy wants me to cancel his membership if we don't put Professor Tinker back. Okay. Now this one here, this is a good one right here, and explains everything. This is exactly, and my sons haven't go to college, but I don't understand. It says, Ryan, the new logo resembles a message printed on the big end of a candy corn. The shape and color are similar to Denny's and Cracker Barrel's logos, both of which are food establishments, not toy stores, period. But like Cracker Barrel logo, the ProTinker logo is designed to garner publicity. The publicity the publicity we are fleeting if an equality, success, and sustainable promotion event of matching caliber doesn't accomplish it. So he's basically, Arbuckle is basically saying that you better have another program, because he doesn't believe this is true. And I just think they're just, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have faint. Keep the old logo, please. Don't go woke, please. You are making your dad mad too. Stop, please. See, they see, this is where people support me because they know that a lot of people are getting upset. Okay, looks like a so this guy sends me this, says looks like a restaurant sign. The previous logo icon showed excitement and color. This will not promote good sales as it does not tell a story. Yeah, what is this? It's just stupid. I feel sure. Okay, so this guy, I think he goes, I feel sure it is a joke, but if not, you are out of your mind. Go to your safe space. Go to your safe space. When will you eat? When will you? Okay, this is great here. This one is Tim Vertilatos. When will you idiots ever learn? Go woke, go broke. You lost my business. So we've lost this guy we've lost him as a customer. We lost him as a customer. This guy writes 3 paragraphs. Okay, 3 paragraphs. This guy does right here. Look at this guy. It says, okay, so I'm going to read this. This thing's going to take me forever because I'm terrible at reading, especially on live streams. But I will try my best, especially with my dyslexia. Let me see. Let me do this here. I might be able to fix this. Hold on a second. I might be able to take this, put this, I fold this line like this, and I'll fold this line like this. And then what I do is I put it like this, so I only see the line that I'm reading. I was very disconcerted yesterday when I received an email notification of the logo change and the 10 a.m. live stream. My opportunities to respond at 11:30. Although on balance, that does not fit the pattern of corporate communications of companies I work for. Saying publicly they want we, the little people, response, and yet manipulate the communication to ensure that our responses fall outside the stipulated window. Anyways, in our opinions, that's my wife. She is a female, or I like. Anyways, in our opinion, either my wife or I like the new photo or the new logo. It is too plain or generic. It looks like 100 other companies and will not stand out or be remembered when people or male or female receive ads or communications from companies. The original logo was actually one of the things that drew me to your business. It was a bright, colorful, original. It stuck out in my mind and made every communication stand out in the email box. It said, here is a business that took time to look original and to expand the effort to go beyond the average. After a few purchases, we found that you go above and beyond to provide great customer service, provide pleasant professional assistance, and so far above average, and that you take the effort to communicate with your customers and generally care about them. And that's truly rare these days. After watching a couple of your original podcasts and auctions, I came then that zany and fun. The logo with the zany professor fit in even more. The sadness to me is that you're going to fall back the pack and the rest of average companies with their dull, boring, easy logos, giving lackluster customer service, average products at that I can get anywhere. Over the last 50 years, I've watched so many companies listen to their nonsensical advice from outside pundits. This is the key point, that are quickly given to the advice because that they were paid to do, but who are not running a big successful business themselves, kind of like Harvard Business School professors. The old adage is true. Those who can do. Gates, Buffett, Bezos, etc. Those who can't teach or become consultants. I would bid farewell to Tinker as they fade into the sunset of mediocrity with their yellow generic logo. I wish them well, but that would just be too much of an effort. So I will just say it's simple, average path, and say bye. So we just lost that customer. My donut keeps coming. So that customer, and that was Michael Creighton. Old logo represents your business more accurately. Please change back to the original Fred Flint. So Fred Flint even agrees that this logo sucks. Oh my God. Well, yet another logo change has changed like I want to see. Congratulations, many more years of outstanding service to you, to this platform, Tony. So Tony likes it, I guess. Bryan Young is the face behind PTT. That's it. No questions asked. Done deal. Bring back Professor Tinker. Ryan and Danny will have their time. P.S. Give the old man back his face. I agree. I think this is just absolutely a joke. There goes my ProTinkerToys stock down the crapper. It fell 400 points. I know our sales are down 400 points in just one day. Here's a good one. Wow, the new logo is fantastic. Shouldn't you have a slot car burning in the background and some kids crying to emphasize there's no fun anymore? Glad to see the new CEO to invent that logo. I bet it cost a lot, LOL. Thanks for the laugh today. So he thinks it's a joke. Devin Kavelich. Fire the nut. I like this one. Fire the knucklehead that changed the great logo to that horrible Cracker Barrel logo. So those are the comments that we have gotten so far. Now this guy right here, he texts me a lot, okay? And he says, sorry, Bryan, but I have to text you right now because I just got done watching your video or the last part of it. Fire the knucklehead who changed your great logo to that horrible Cracker Barrel logo. Time to put your foot down and let them know who's the boss. Well, you know, I can only do so much, but you know what? Now they've got this stupid manual. They got this stupid manual that they want me to go through. I mean, this thing is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. You better have donuts today on the live stream or I'm going to be upset. I would like you to address me if your most valued customer according to the new handbook. Mandy. Oh, so Mandy, so here it is. I have to reschedule Mandy because, see, here's the problem with Mandy. I'm going to just explain right now the problem with my daughter-in-law. My daughter-in-law is too obsessed with cleanliness, okay? Everything has to be clean, everything. Okay, and so her kids do not get natural immunities, okay? Like Frankie will just eat something off the ground when he's going to get immunity. So she just texted me, my daughter-in-law, Mandy, just texted me, and she goes, I can't go to Costco today. Cameron home vomiting and has a fever. But can we reschedule? So I have to reschedule because Mandy, okay, her kids are all at home vomiting and throwing up. Seriously, show him the door. Give him the sticker to your logo. So I can't take Mandy to Costco today. Unbelievable. Unbelievable today. Derek, hey, I guess I'm going to have to fire you because you can't get my order right. That's right. So I can't get
Hi, I'm Julie, CEO of your favorite Southern themed restaurant, and I want all of you to know that we hear you. We fucked up.
I just give up, you know. You wonder if people even think about what they're doing. Now, today is sponsored by, we do sell slot cars, guys. Okay. I know this is kind of fun because, but I have to be serious too. I mean, Ryan can write all this stuff and he can change the website and change the logo to this pathetic logo. I mean, this just doesn't, I don't know if it's a joke. I don't know if it's a bit, because Ryan, the one thing I don't understand, Ryan is unstable. Okay. Hold on a second. I got the wrong kind of paper for these things. Unbelievable. Ryan is unstable. Okay? But there's one thing that's good today. My donut. As we move forward, it's important to understand that the rebrand is more than just a logo. It represents a paradigm shift paradigm shift in how we define toys, fun, and customers' engagement. The whimsical days of play are behind us. We now embrace scaled youth product engagement. I know he does. This is just horse crap. I know he doesn't believe this stuff. But this is exactly what he writes for his. This is what he writes for his mattress place. Dress code. Unacceptable attire. Hawaiian shirts or any color pattern. Abandoning the camera. Employees must remain within camera view at all times. Walk away from more than 5 seconds creates a brand abandonment, which is unacceptable. If movement is unavoidable, a stand-in mannequin must be placed. Live streams must begin precisely at corporate approved time. Starting early or late demonstrates the lack of synchronicity. The global customer journey. Acceptance deviation is 2 plus minus 3 seconds. Offense will be suspended from timekeeping device. Oh my gosh. Public mocking, ridiculing, or otherwise diminishing are strictly prohibited. Glove requirements. All toys must be handled. What? I'm not going to hold a toy with a glove. Corporate approved alterations. The use of our Italian friends. Hey, buddy. Hopefully you're having fun. Thanks for watching. I can't say those words. Banned category words. Any slang, nicknames, or casual are banned. Any reference to food, culture, or traditional. Okay, well, first of all, that Derek. So when Derek wanted me to come to him, which I went to Derek's last June, and I told Derek, now I know this might be racist, but I would like you to have fried chicken, watermelon, and corn on the cob and beans, because those are my favorite foods. Now, they might be your favorite foods too. And he laughed. Derek laughed. He goes, I can't believe his wife made those for me. And it was just beautiful. Her fried chicken was actually good. He likes it crispy, really crispy. And so it was very crispy with the, that's the problem with chicken nowadays. You can never really get it with the skin on it. And, you know, I said, What do African? Now, see, I'm not allowed to say African American. I'm not allowed to say black. I have to just say, I don't know what I'm allowed to say anymore. And so I said, do you like fried? Yes, most African Americans like fried chicken. They like watermelon, okay, and they like corn. What are you supposed to do? What do Italians like? They like pasta and pizza. Give me a break. Okay, the corporate disclaimer. I don't know what to do. I'm done with this right now. I want to go into cars because that's what I want to sell. I want to sell cars. Derek, hey, you need to take that book to the bird pile. Oh, I can't handle it. I belong. Okay, now Daniel told me that SC 412 and 413 we got a restock, but they're not doing so well. And so I'm going to go over 410, which is the Pony Power. Okay, and that is the Pony Power. We have 4 cars in the Pony Power. Pony Power, Pony Power. And those are all new cars.
Give the key to the van. We got to get something from the warehouse.
Why?
We need to get that roll of bubble wrap. The roll of bubble, and then the warehouse orders. Thank you, Bryan.
Okay, so we've had great sales too. Everybody loves me. Not everybody. We got 57 viewers. All right, so let me explain something to you guys. Normally on a live stream, I will get, anywhere from 30 to 35, maybe 39 live people will be on the live stream. We have averaged over the last 2 weeks, really since last week, we've had over 60 people watching the live stream. Now, what is very important when you're watching this live stream, especially if you're watching it live, if you would give me click the thumbs up.
No, it was a spam risk, but I'm just giving you the phone just in case.
Hello?
No, it was spam.
Hello? Yes. Yes, Mac Henry, yes, he's mentally he's mentally hung up on me. What was I saying? I was going to say something and I completely forgot. Oh my gosh. Can you call Mac, or does it depend on contact? Oh yeah. And so we have got twice the many viewers, okay? But I need you to give me a thumbs up. It's very important that you look down here and you give me thumbs up, you click the subscribe, but also when you click subscribe, you also click the all button. That means you get all the notifications whenever we go live, okay? It's very important. And we really appreciate all your support, because we're here for you. I'm here. Holy cow, we still have these. Oh, I thought we had sold out of these. Okay, so here is the oldest car. These are the first car. This was the first assortment I bought in 2019. I bought them, I think, in September of 2019. Okay, and that is the 50s and fins. I think I bought like 10 cases of these. And we are completely out of the Bel Airs. That was the number one car, the Bel Air. 50s and fins. And the last car we have is the Studebaker Golden Hawk. This is the last car I have, is the Golden Hawk. I only got 10 of them. And then the Barn Find, all I have of Barn Find, which is 345, is the Belvedere with the brown body or brown chassis. Now, let's go through the SC410. Okay, so 410 now. Now, just so everybody knows, this is going to be a short show today. I hate to tell you. I have to leave around 12:30, okay? I'm going to leave right here. I'm going to go right to Bowling Green, and I'm going to go to lunch with my ex-boss. Here's the thing about Floyd Kraft. Now, he doesn't do it as much as he did when I was there, but he would always change the store around. Always was changing the store around. Reorganizing, changing things around. Always changing the store around. He was a great retailer. He is a great retailer. Yes, Rod Rodriguez. Okay, so the first car of Pony Power is the 2015 Ford Mustang. Ford Mustang, 2015 Ford Mustang. And it's the 2015 Ford Mustang. We have it in black and in silver. Black and silver. We got black and silver. Now today we only have one person on X. Normally we've been having 11 to 20 people on X. Just so everybody knows. So this is Pony Power. These are the two Stampedes. We have the Ford Mustang, which is the 2015 Ford Mustang. We have silver and black. Those are one car and there's only 4 cars, so there's only 8 cars in the Pony Power. And that is one of the best, that's one of the best designs of the Corvette or the Mustang. Then we have a popular, which is the Camaro, and we have the green and pink Camaro, the 69 Camaro. And this is extraction because they also have the Thunderjet 69 Camaro. Let me go get one of those. 69 Camaro. Camaro. Come here. Come to me, Camaro. Come to me, Camaro. Come to me, Camaro. Come to me, Camaro. Now, well, this is a 68 Camaro. But it will give you an idea that the different sizes of a Thunderjet chassis and body and a extraction body and chassis. So this is they're basically the same size car, but you can see that the 68 Camaro is much smaller than the 69 Camaro, okay? But this is Thunderjet on top, and that's Extraction. You notice how it's a larger car on the Extraction? And that's just because the Thunderjets were initially designed. The Thunderjets were initially designed at more closer to 187 scale, which is true HO. And we have both the Camaros, the green and the purple. Aren't those sweet looking? I don't know why we don't have a lot of people on X today. Look at that. Isn't that sweet? And this is SC410. The brand new assortment. Well, not brand new, but we got a restock on it because we were out of a lot of the Camaros, out of the Javelins. And we were completely out of the next car, which is the most popular of the series, which is the chrome and the blue Firebird. Now the blue one is really cool because it's got a white trim on it, which is really beautiful. They did a great job on this. Per policy, the CEO Bryan is not allowed to check emails or on company time. That's right. Oh yes, got you a new boss, huh? Bryan with the Y, you have mail. Uh-oh, I have mail. Okay, so, All right, hold on a second. So we've got two new cars. These are the Firebirds, the 77 Pontiac Firebird. And that is a Pony Power. So Robert Fish has been trying to get my attention for the last 30 minutes. And he's making these big emails. So I have to go to my phone here. Let me go to my phone. I have to go to Professor Tinker, I think, and find out the Robert Fish. Here's the real. Okay, so he did a real. So here's what Robert Fish should be the new corporate logo. That's what Robert Fish thinks our new corporate logo should be. All right, it should look like that. That's what Robert Fish thinks it should be. The problem with that, Robert, is it's too pizzazzy. It's got too much gold on it. ProTinkerToys at ProTinkerToys.com. Here is a real corporate logo. Yeah. Yeah, Robert Fish is right. This should be our real corporate logo. Yeah, Robert Fish is right. This is what our real corporate logo looks like. All right, now if I knock this car over one more time, I am literally going to lose it. All right, so So that is the new logo from Robert Fish. Everybody's getting involved. So this is the third car of Pony Power. Drop everything. Unbelievable. This is the third car of Pony Power, which is the Firebird. These are going to sell out. These Firebirds, they're going to be gone. And then this car, for some reason, this car is always the last car to sell, but it's always the best seller, which is the Javelin. You got the green and the bright blue Javelin. Bryan, I am very upset with your sons are doing. I thought you would never change our old school. I am highly upset. I am highly upset. I am highly upset with Ryan. See, Ryan Ryan is a what do you call it? A creature of comfort. Okay, that's what Ryan is. Ryan, he's got his wife. See, Ryan never drives. His wife does all the driving. See, and that should tell you everything. Okay, number one, I never let my wife drive if I'm in the car. Okay, unless we're going on a long trip. Now, she doesn't like driving the camper, so I never can get her to drive the camper. But if I'm on a long trip, if we're in like the Mini Cooper or if we're driving the van or something, I'll let her drive if she wants to drive. But Kathy doesn't necessarily like to drive because she's losing her sight, okay, which isn't great. But this manual here, this is the problem with Ryan. Ryan likes this stuff. If you go to his mattress store, he's got all these manuals, all these instructional things on how to sell mattresses. When, you know what, it's very simple. Now, Ryan, he was at a mattress convention, I guess. And he found this mattress that we're going to be selling on the website. Okay. Ryan's a millennial. Yes, exactly it. A soy boy. That's exactly right, Robert Fish. He's a soy boy. Okay. And he's always has this pretend that he's not. He's a soy boy. You see, Ryan has a driver. No problem with that. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. So I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, so this manual is a bunch of horse crap. All right, so we got 410. We got a restock of 410, and we got a restock of 412. But I wanted to show you a car that a lot of people have missed, okay? And you really shouldn't miss this car because this is really... they've never done a car like this, and just the way they did it with the dark blue and the light blue Golf stripes on it makes this one of my favorite 10 cars for this year. Look at that. Isn't that a beautiful car? Isn't that a beautiful car? No, he doesn't drive just local. He drives all the time, Mandy, and that's not true. And get Cameron, make Cameron go outside and play in the yard today, and he might get better. No, the problem is, here's the problem, okay? And I will admit that it might have been my problem, but we were swimming on Saturday, and it was chilly, but it wasn't too hot. It wasn't hot enough. You really don't want to go swimming unless the problem with swimming is you really want it to be over 80, okay? If it's under 80, you really don't want to go swimming. And, this weekend, it's supposed to be in the 70s where we're camping. So I'm going to try to be on the lake the whole time with the sailboat. But this car is available right now. This is the 1970 Ford Mustang. Okay. These are the Super 3. This is the greatest hits. They're called the greatest hits, SC419 or 413. And that is the Ford Mustang. We only have one person on X. That's really weird because, man, over the last week and everything, we've averaged about 20 people on X. You know, it's really kind of amazing. I was talking to somebody a couple days ago, and I don't think I can ever another donut.
Did Nate get you those donuts? These are it?
Yes, ma'am.
I thought you went to just a gas station.
Are you talking to me?
No.
Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure you weren't talking to me.
I know better. I thought you got actual donuts.
Why would I get actual donuts? Those are donuts.
Those are gas stations.
No, they're real donuts. Those are real
They're
donuts.
fake donuts.
They're real donuts, baby.
They're imposters of donuts.
They're real donuts, baby. So we got a guy, James Hughes. Or no, Hudson. Check these two cars out. The guy just bought them. Brand new customer. Brand new customer. Has never bought from us. I can't spell. I have my hand. Grandma wouldn't let you swim in the river. I don't think I can ever another donut. I don't think I can ever. Okay, I don't think I can ever another donut. I just read what is written. So does that make any sense from Mike? I don't think I can ever another donut. Now, should there be a word eat in there? I don't think I can ever eat another donut. Robert Fish, lay the law down, Mandy. Don't take that golf. Is that what you call it? LOL, he must be driving. I can't spell. I have my handful. Well, then don't text if you don't have your handfuls. I don't drive on trips. Okay, new customers must be drawn in a new logo. CEO Ryan is playing 4D chess. This corporate manual, he can take this manual and go pack sand. Now, Daniel was saying, here's one car that's not selling well. And I don't know why, because these are beautiful. I don't know why these aren't selling. Now, I will admit, I just don't know why these are not selling. These are beautiful cars. The JDM 72 Datsun pickup. Can you imagine they were making these back in 1972? These are a number one pickup. I'd love to buy one of these just like that. Why they went away, why they discontinued the 620 pickup, I'll never know. And they think everybody needs these big pickups. The JDM pickup, look at that. Aren't these beautiful? JDM pickups. Extraction chassis, 1972. Beautiful pickup. Beautiful pick. You know what's funny? But this goes back to what happened with Cracker Barrel. Cars used to have pizzazz, like this right here. This was the iconic looking car. Beautiful looking car. Look what they did to the VW Beetle. It ain't nothing like that. It's just generic. Same thing with the Ford Torino. Do they have anything that looks like the Ford Torino? No, they don't. How about the Bel Air? Do they have anything that looks like the Bel Air? Could they ever come out with a car that looked like the Bel Air? No, they can't. Or how about the El Camino? Could any car company make an El Camino nowadays? No, they'd ruin it. They literally would ruin an El Camino if they came out with it. The El Camino. What a beautiful set of cars. Of course, you want to get the yellow one in there.
Where's your van at?
Mac Henry took it.
Oh,
I don't know what he did with it.
I was going to say Mac's here, though.
Well, then you ask him.
Mac, where's the van?
I can't hold your hand all the time, Daniel. Can't hold your hand. Serious?
So did you go over the rule book then?
This is.
Is there anything I need to know?
No, this is a joke.
You think it's a joke?
Yeah, this is a joke, and your brother is an idiot, and so are you.
He was pretty serious when he handed
No, you two just like to see. You're a flat earther, and you're a non-moon lander, and so you guys like to either you're an idiot or it's a bit. Okay, and this is either a bit or you two are idiots.
Okay, a lot of people have complained about you eating on stream.
They have,
And
huh?
then a lot of people are getting upset at your colorful language.
What do you mean, my colorful language?
The way you refer to darker people.
What do you mean, darker people?
that
Derek
don't-
hasn't complained.
Derek
has never complained.
We've gotten some emails.
Who?
Oh, it's just we need to clean up things a bit.
What do you mean? What person? I have never said anything derogatory about the African American or black population.
You've said person of color, and that offends people. And
Personal color?
Yeah, and then also you've said African American, that offends people who aren't African but just American. You've also said some stuff about Italians and Canadians that have both sparked concern.
Really?
Yeah, Canadians and Italians.
Canadians and Italians, huh?
Yeah, about the only race you haven't ticked off yet is the Polish.
Yeah, well,
Now you're going to start bringing up whoever invented helicopter ejector seats.
helicopter ejector seats. What an idiot. Darker people, LOL. No, you really stop and think. So, you really look at the word Negro, for example. Okay, so you look at that word. So you look at the movie, the TV series Star Trek, which was an iconic television series back in 1967. Matter of fact, William Shatner kissed the first black woman on that TV show. Okay, O'Hara. Okay, and the probably the best episode is the one with Abraham Lincoln, and he comes in there and he walks up to her. Oh, you have a Negro, negress here, and you know, obviously he's Abraham Lincoln. You know, so that this was the culture, all right. But if you really just look, it's just a color, okay. You know, there are just as many redneck whites as there are redneck blacks, as there are redneck. I like, you know, what was this guy who was talking about this? About how that we've, it's really not, it's ghetto. It's the, oh shoot, what it is. Oh darn it. I mean, you go to Southern Ohio, okay? You want to see redneck. Go to Southern Ohio, okay? Negro is Spanish for black. Yes, I got paint over there that says Negro on it, okay? Niger too. I have paint that says Niger, okay? What's Niger? Black. Okay, now if you go,
So it's not. It doesn't actually say negro. It says negro, which is Spanish for black.
I know that I just read that here. Do you have to constantly comment?
Well, Ryan told me. So not that I'm on Ryan's side about anything. I don't agree with this, and I don't agree with the logo or anything. But he did tell me to kind of.
Oh, okay. So you're not for this.
I'm
now.
not a fan. No.
You're not a fan of the manual or the logo then?
But I do think Romans 13. You should,
What?
should respect the authority.
What authority?
Well, just authority above corporate and stuff. And
No, he's not he's not above me. That's the whole point. Oh my gosh. Do you understand? Get out of here. Oh my gosh. It's like living in a hellhole. Okay? That's what it's like. It's like living in a hell hole. Okay? And they just like, see, Ryan, and I really realize this, he can't work with me, okay? He has to be by himself. I have to sometimes be by myself too. But he likes to create all this crap. He likes this. He's got it all over the mattress store. Mac is a trader. Mac is a trader. A trader? Why is Mac a trader? No, Mac Henry is not. Mac Henry is Tats all woke garbage. Bryan owes 51% of it. Mac Henry has just had some how should I say this? Mac Henry has had some what's the word I want to use? Developmental shortfalls, okay? If that's the best I can say it. Now, we also have, look at these babies. Look at these 3 cars. Aren't those sweet? These are the Brie cars. Now, let's do something I haven't done. I probably should do this more often because people do like to buy these cars, obviously, because we carry them. And that is some of the new cars that have come out from Race Masters. Okay, now, and the 2 newest cars from Race Masters are the orange and the blue. The orange and the blue Firebirds. These are brand new cars from Auto World. These are the blue and the orange Firebirds. The blue and the orange Firebirds. These are beautiful cars. Blue and the orange. We only had 3 people on X today. It's really weird. Mike has to get back to work. That's the blue and the orange Firebird. Then the other new car is the these are Artron. So the correct name of this guy, because there Snuggles never I never could say this right for Snuggles. It's called Artron Senna. Artron Senna. So, and this is the Artron Senna set, but you also can get the cars individually now. And we have these available right now for purchase. The Artron Senna. Senna. S-E-N-N-A. Senna. Artron Senna. He's Italian. And you can get both these cars You miss him. No, I don't. I don't miss the vulgarity. I don't miss the vulgarity. You can, sometimes people just have to be calmed down. Okay, so Kevin Tillman, it's pronounced Ayrton. Ayrton Senna. Ayrton. Everybody's correcting me how I say it. Ayrton Senna. Ayrton Senna. Ayrton Senna. And here is our exclusive. This is only available through ProTinkerToys.com, and that is the Sunburst GT40. Right there. Tomorrow is Wednesday. I got the camper all ready. For some reason, man, I went through a lot of gas. I think I left the water heater on, and it just, I think I went through a lot of gas in the camper. The only other way is if the electric thing on the refrigerator broke, and it's not using the electric, and so I don't know. Robert Fish, I have one of those. Thanks, Brian. So these are one of the new orange Sunbursts. That's right, Robert Fish. And then we got the new, these are beautiful cars. The new McLaren. McLaren F1s. We got both of these in stock right now. Both these are available to ship right now, McLaren F1s. You just buy one at a time, get your collection built up. Or go to Bryan's Bargains. Listen, if there's anything you ever want to buy, and you go to Bryan's Bargain, and that's the way you get it, okay? That's the way you get it. Bryan's Bargain. Now, if there is one car that is the nicest car that we have right now in the way of if there's one car that are my favorite cars, and that would be these two cars right here. And these are both the fastback Shelby 1965 Shelby Mustangs. If there's two of these, if there's two cars you should own for your collection, and that's the Shelby GT40, 1965. White, blue, and blue. Beautiful cars. These are slot cars. You can add them to a Air 10 set, Senna set, or you can add them to a, you can get a basic set, which is the Racing Champ, AFX Champion Raceway, which you can make 6 different layouts with it. It's not like it's a small set. You know what I'm saying? You can make 6 different layouts with that set. You can do 6 different layouts with this set, one set. And these are the Ford Mustangs. Then you got your Alfa Romeos, which are beautiful. These are beautiful too, the Alfa Romeos. $91, this goes 91 bottles of beer on the wall, 91 bottles of beer, knock one off, pass it around, 91 bottles of beer on the wall, $81. And then these are beautiful too, these F1 Alfa Romeos. Alfa Romero. Now that's one thing the Italians can do is build a, well, They used to build cars. They don't build them too well anymore. This is it. There you go. You got the white and the red one, Alfa Romero. Look at that. Isn't that sweet? And then we have 81 and 80. What are you looking for?
I'm looking for a race beer.
Race beer is right here.
Alrighty.
And you got the supports outside.
Alright.
And did you get all these tanks?
Yeah.
You found them all outside, sea container 1?
Well, I had to go to the warehouse for 19, 3, and 2. But the other ones are up.
Okay. So you need to move some of those here. So if you're looking for track pieces, we have all the track you need to build your layout. Now, if you have a lot of Tyco track, which a lot of people have Tyco track, well, what do I do with that Tyco track? Just buy a converter piece. Buy a converter piece and just add your Tyco track to your AFX or your Auto World track. Just the Tyco. It's item number 00178. I would recommend getting 2. Don't ever get 1, just buy 2 of these. Now, whenever you buy your crossovers, these are always 2. You know what's funny? These are little things I helped Auto World. I told Auto World, these have to be sold in packs of 2. They used to sell these 1 at a time. Well, that doesn't work on a layout. You have to have 2 of them in a layout. I always recommend at least 1 set of crossovers. Now, you have the crossovers for Auto World and AFX. AFX has the checkered flag on it. These just have a caution on them. We have 9-inch track, 19-inch track. We have curves, bank curves, double bank curves, 9-inch bank curves, 12-inch bank curves. We have the terminal track for 2. This terminal track is for 2 transformers. So each lane has got its own power. Very popular track right here. Very popular, very popular. Then we have 6-inch curves. If you need 6-inch curves, we have those. And the 9-inch squeeze. This just adds a lot of pizzazz to your layout. The 9-inch squeeze. And then people that really want to do something fun with their layout, you've got the chicane set. This is really awesome. But see, a lot of people don't like this because you got to slow your car down. And that's real racing. See, here's the problem with racing, with slot cars. Here's the problem with people that want to do speed, all about speed. And you could, that's fine, but that's not racing. You know why it's not racing? Because let me show you. Let's look at something. Let's look at a layout. Let's look at the Le Mans track. Let's see, where is Le Mans? Is Le Mans, do we have Le Mans track here? Darlington, Belgium, Italian Grand Prix, American Grand Prix. These are all Grand Prix. So we don't have the Le Mans layout. But I think I have it right here. So here is it. If you want one of these track plans, you can get these if you go onto our website. So let's look at the Le Mans. Let's look at the Le Mans layout. Let me find the Le Mans layout. Well, they don't have it. But the Le Mans layout is similar to this layout in the sense that you are traveling and almost 300 miles an hour, and you literally have to come to this chicane. You literally have to come to a stop almost to make a turn. Okay? That's real racing. Okay? And these are available at ProTinkerToys.com. All the different design layouts, if you want to learn how to all the designs. Now this is 1/32, but it still is good for HO. You just use the same type of track because most your tracks are all based on circles, and so you cut up a circle in a half, you cut up a circle in a quarters, you still have the same type of track. Now, those are some of the AFX cars, and those are AFX. We got in more roll caps. Ouch! Oh dang! We got more roll caps. Very popular. And today is sponsored by guacamole. Today is sponsored by guacamole. These are popular cars. These are on the Dodge Charger, 1969 Dodge Charger. Beautiful car. And the Mitsubishi Eclipse. Eclipse and Dodge Charger. And the Mazda RX-7. Mazda. That's one company that really took off in America. Mazda. It's always had some problems in the U.S. Mazda has. But that's okay. Now, let's see here. Oh, man. There's nothing better than a good cap gun. I haven't finished my donuts yet. You believe that? Tomorrow I don't have city council meeting. Hallelujah. Oh my gosh. That's just... Hold on a second. Hola.
From the Lucas County Department of Job and Family Services. Free job training program for ages 24 and under. Get funded training for high-demand careers like medical assistant, phlebotomy, CDL, STNA, and more. Plus resume help, work experience, and GED support. Eligible if you're low income, single parent, have previous conviction, homeless, in foster care, and more. Call 567-203-4040 to apply. Or visit www.harbor.org/Lucas-County-CCMEP. This message is from the Lucas County Department of Job and Family Services. Free job training program for ages 24 and under. Get funded training for high-demand careers like medical assistant, phlebotomy, CDL, STNA, and more. Plus resume help, work experience, and GED support. Eligible if you're low income, single parent, have previous conviction, homeless, in foster care, and more. Call 567-203-40.
Why would I get that? Some of these cap guns need to be cleaned. Oh my gosh. You got to keep these clean. What are you doing?
Huh?
Why do you keep coming over here?
Why? Not want me to come over
What is
here?
your problem?
Maybe I want to hang out with you. I had to get a different car because this one's like off his body.
That's okay.
Well, I didn't want to.
It's on sale. They get what we have.
Oh, okay. They get what we have.
I'm gonna get banned. I'm gonna get banned. Oh my gosh. We're gonna get canceled today. Well, I didn't show it, so I might be okay. Well, today's show is gonna be a short show because I've got to go to go see my boss, my former boss, and I'm gonna go take him to lunch. And I'm going to have to leave here in a minute. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Man, those are powerful caps. That's the problem with these caps. They're so powerful. These caps right here, if you want powerful caps, these 8-shot cowboy, these things are powerful. These have some punch, okay? These are 8 shots. And make sure you ask for the 913s. Man, those are just potent. Holy moly. They got an extra little kick to them. Holy guacamole. They're different than these right here. They're different too. These are the other ones. Oh my gosh. Holy cow. What's your favorite movie? What's your favorite car movie? That's a very good question. That's a very good question. And you know what? I'm going to give you an answer to that question. And I'm going to give it to you because this is a odd. There are 2 really good car movies. Okay? And that is just from the standpoint of the amount of cars that were made in the movie and just the cinematography of the movie with the cars in them. And the first one is just an iconic one, and you all know that, and that's Bullitt, okay? And the one thing that's good about Bullitt is that the, what do you call it? They called it continuity, okay? The continuity of Bullitt, okay, The continuity that's in Bullet is really amazing. And the other movie, which has cars in it, which I just thought was really well done, just from the standpoint of cinematography, is the movie about, I think it was Speed. Because it had in it, Chris Helmsworth, and then the guy that played Nicky Lauder, okay? I just liked the way the movie was made. It was just a well-done F1 movie, okay? And that was called Speed with Nicky Lauder and I don't know Chris Hemsworth, who is, and those are two. Now, a comedy movie which has lots of cars in it. I mean, lots of cars in it. And there is so much destruction in this movie that you have to watch this movie just for the fact of the accidents that are in the movie and the amount of cars that were used to make the movie. And that is, it's a mad, 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 mad world. I mean, the scene where, what's his name? Milton Berle and, the British actor, they're in the car, and then all of a sudden, Milton Berle's son-in-law is in the red, I think it's a Chrysler, and he's basically driving it without touching it. Now, if you don't have your accelerator, if you don't push the accelerator, you're going to slow down. But he's basically trying to grab him, and they're just constantly smashing together, and it's all in a stage. But then they go to a live shot. That's a live shot. Just a beautiful. If you've never seen the movie, well, first of all, if you've never seen and the Smoking the Bandit, yeah, that's a good. But this one is just so funny. Matter of fact, if you've never seen It's a Mad, 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 Mad World, you've really missed a movie. Cannonball Run is a good movie. Smoking the Bandit, they're all good movies. I'm not saying they're not. I'm just saying my favorite for just the cinematography would be Speed with Nicky Lauder, the guy playing Nicky Lauder. And I don't know who the guy was playing Chris Helmsworth, what drove The Great Race. Now, wait a minute. Now, that is a great movie, The Great Race, especially the pie fight. You want to watch a real pie fight? Matter of fact, I think it cost them $20,000 to film that because they had to make like I can't remember how many pies they had to make to make that scene in The Great Race. And Chris Van Dyke. Greg, shut up. Now, why is Greg? Who's Greg? Greg, are you selling cars at the new corporate office? No, we're not. We're not selling cars down there. Yeah, you don't want to say that, Christopher Van Dyke. Are you selling cars at the new corporate office? That's funny. Well, guys, I hate getting off the live stream because we've got 56 people. That means 56 people are watching me. And they don't want to leave. You believe it? Huh? Can you believe it? Well, I'm very disappointed. I'm very disappointed in my daughter-in-law because I can't take her to Costco. Unbelievable. Well, I'm going to read this manual tonight, and I'm going to finish reading this manual tonight, and I'm going to read the rest of it tomorrow morning and tell you what I think. I'm going to cross out parts that I don't like, and but this is what they gave me this morning right here. This is what Bryan gave me this morning. This right here. ProTinkerToys corporate employee. Now, then I said to him, well, then why do you have ProTinker here, but you don't have him on the logo? How does that make any sense? It doesn't make any sense. Because he's a nutcase. I have one more packet of donuts that I'm going to have tomorrow. And and I did have an Arbuckle breakfast, okay? And it was tempting because we went to American Eagle, which is a lunch and breakfast place. And I said, I just want one egg. I ended up getting 2 eggs. 2 eggs and bacon. That's all I wanted was 2 eggs and bacon. And then Ryan and Daniel, they're always complaining, well, Bryan, Dad, you can't eat that. Well, they had toast. They had hash browns. They put the ketchup on. I said, you know what? And mine was perfect. Absolutely perfect. What I got. Honestly, I really don't need to eat lunch because that was quite filling, that breakfast that I had this morning at the American Eagle restaurant in Perrysburg, Ohio. Used Cars, yes, that's a good movie. Used Cars was a good movie. Manuscript for the movie, yeah, Rob, one of my favorites. Why waste your time? Bryan, who is Craig? Well, now, wait a minute. Craig could be... I don't know who Craig is. Unless he's Craig Haley. Are you selling cars at the new corporate office? Let's see. Let's see how many messages have come in. Sell your sleeper cars there. Let's see. Let's see, how long has Craig been? Craig, are you selling cars at your new corporate office? No, I'm not. Anthony, 1, 2, 3, 4. Anthony. Oh, my darling, oh, my darling, oh, my darling Clementine. Oh, my darling, oh, my darling, oh, my darling Clementine. Oh, my darling, oh, my darling, oh, my darling Clementine. Yeah, Craig. I don't know who he is. He might be a new person. Bryan, who is Craig? I know, I can see it. Craig, he's got like 5 messages. He's put 5 messages on. Why? What's wrong? I'm not seeing anything wrong with him. Says, are you selling new corporate cars? No, I'm not. I'm only selling them here. Used cars. Are you selling sleeper cars there? Sleeper cars. Oh, you mean cars that don't sell? Well, I guess I could. Well, I've got to get going, guys. I hate to leave. Well, we'll look into that. We will look into that. Well, we'll see you later, X. So I'm going to sign off on X first. And then we're going to come over here and shut down this side here. Hey, see, machine slot car. Okay, right here. Remember what I told you to do yesterday? The 33 cars that need to be packed up?
Yeah.
Did you get those done yet?
They're on the table. They got requested to go out today.
No, I know that they were supposed to ship yesterday. Okay, that's why I told you to pack them up yesterday. Always remember, always default to me. The new manual, we're going to be doing a new manual on Friday. This is going to be scrapped. Always remember I'm in charge, okay? Because this right here, it says machine slot undercars. I'm still waiting on a tracking number on the lot of 33 cars I have coming. Okay, so I have to tell him that you are going to get it done, right,
Yep.
Nate?
I'll go get it done right now.
So Nate is going to do your cars, right?
Yep, right now.
Now what are you doing now?
I got to get car 1.
Unbelievable. Look, okay, sleeper cars are the cars that look, Bryan, what about my 9-inch crossover track? I completely forgot about that, Robert Van Dyke. I completely forgot. But I will not forget today. Okay, when I get back from, matter of fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to send me a text message, okay? So I'm going to use my phone to send me a text message. Yep. I'm going to send myself a text message. Let's see. Look for the crossover track. Look for the crossover track for Christopher Van Dyke and give him a call. Okay, I just sent myself a text message, Christopher, and I'm not going to read it. I'm going to leave it there because I'll always look at it and I will know to do that, okay? All right, so we are going to sign off. Adam Hurt. Oh, that's okay. So Christopher Van Dyke, Greg is the promoter of the Cleveland Slot Car Show. I always get that messed up. He's going to kill me one of these days. He's the one that does the slot car show in Cleveland, Christopher Van Dyke. So everybody, we'll see you guys later. Bye. Now I have to come in front. See you later. Adios, amigos.